Welcome to Division Technologies, aka DevTech 101, as we discuss information technology, also known as IT. In today's episode, I want to talk about the YeaLink decked desk phone, as well as using the decked system. So as you can see in the picture, we have the T54W YeaLink VoIP phone. That stands for Voice over Internet Protocol. And this is this episode is pretty much for small businesses that are looking for a technology solution to change from their analog based phones to a more digital solution. So we're just going to go a little bit over this physical phone, as well as the USB deck, which wirelessly connects the phone to the base station if you so communicate with the handheld phones as well, that we have. And so what we're going to be looking at today is we're going to be looking at the YeaLink phone with the DD10K dongle, as well as one of the handsets as well. Okay, so as you can see here, looking at the phones, I actually have these three devices, so you can physically see what they look like. But looking at the YeaLink phone, as you can see, the device there is that right there is going to be more for your small business. It does have a color screen, and keep in mind that there are some type of phones you can get to hook more for the RJ11 ports, but these are going to connect to a PPOE, a power over Ethernet switch, which supplies power to the phone, so that you don't have to have a physical AC adapter for these particular phones here. Now, the handheld ones, you do want to have a power supply for those bases there, but the physical desk phones, you don't have to have one if you have a PoE switch. Now, the dongle, as we were seeing, which is the DD10K, this is the device here that we would normally plug into the phone. As you can see, it has the USB port associated with it as well, which it goes on the back side of the phone itself. And so the handheld device, as well as what we have there, is the handheld device means that when you plug that DD10K into the back of the desk phone, it allows that to wirelessly communicate to your handheld, so that the phone will be able to ring to the other devices. Now, the T54W desk phone and that USB deck dongle, which is that DD10K device I just picked up, that will allow you to pair the YeaLink base, which is those handheld phones or the handsets, that allows you to pair with them. Now, the phones can supply or support up to the 8 decked handsets at a time. So whether you're looking for the W53Hs or you're looking for the W56Hs or the 59Rs or the CP930Ws, and you're pairing those with the 10Ks, those should be able to help you really get through to use those devices there. Now, when you're looking on the YeaLink site, what you're going to have there is you're going to have the phones there that are going to show you, where different scenarios that people use these devices at, as well as the colored screen for the phone. So you definitely want to make sure that you outline your whole process, or get with a IT consultant or a company that does this for a living, to pair these phones up. For your weekend DIYers, you can possibly, set up a system through a free service, but you will have to pay for someone to host like the number and everything in order for you to fully make it through and set this up successfully. Now, the devices, as you can see that I'm talking about here, that you see physically on the floor, you can as well look at the site in order to get that information. You see the phone on the left, which is the T54W, as well as the DD10K decked USB dongle as well, that is attached to that. Now, the phone system, there are a couple of ones that you can get to hook up the system and everything. I pretty much set up a service on a server that I have for a client as I'm trying to build out a phone system for them, but I probably may end up getting someone else to host that, because you want to make sure that a business does not lose its clients due to some halfway set up solution. So definitely reach out to a professional so that way you can get that information readily set up for the business and get it set up properly. Now, the YeaLink site does provide you with alternative solutions as well, so please do not hesitate to look at their site so that you can get the necessary equipment that matches. So make sure that you look at their website at the YeaLink, YeaLink.com to look up the different types of phones that they have, and their equipment. I mean, they have so many different types of equipment that you can use for that small office that you're looking for. So you want to make sure that you have that information readily available there so that you can set up the appropriate solution. You don't want to try to just do this just to cheap out and not hire a professional company to come in and really set up your server for this. So please make sure to do that. Check out their website, once again, the yealink.com, for more and useful information, and hopefully they will be able to, as you're clicking through, you should be able to put the equipment together at least to get it ordered. Now, for a complete set, if you get about 3 phones and 3 desk phones, 3 handsets, and 3 dongles, you're probably looking anywhere from the range of about $1,200 to $1,300 for that. Just make sure that you definitely get in and take a look at those solutions accordingly, so that way that you have the necessary stuff that is here. Okay, so content with you soon.